Hi there, it's Gail, Shabby Cottage Studio. I wanted to share one of my latest collections that I've put into my Etsy shop. This is called Shabby Ephemera Labels, and I created them from some of my original masterboards that I made. And in this collection, I included scans of those masterboards. So these are fun to use as journal pages, use them on backgrounds, use them as, you can cut them apart, make tags, journal cards, tucks, pockets, whatever you like. You can cut them apart, tear them apart, use them as collage fodder. I just think they have a lot of possibilities. That's, I think, why everybody loves masterboards, or at least I know it's why I do. And I like the fact that this is very neutral. So for those of you who like vintage, these are perfect. And there are 3 pages of the masterboard scans in this collection. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I'll just set that aside. There we go. So that was one. And then we've got this one. Guess that paper's thicker than I thought. And this one. From there, I created these labels. And what I did was I created labels. Some are blank, some have text on them, some of them have flowers, some have birds, some have butterflies, some have insects. They are all different sizes. I've made large ones, I've made medium ones, I've made really small ones, and I've included all of those in this kit. So there were 3 pages of masterboard, and the labels I've got, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of labels. So let's go through them. These are the largest ones, and they're about 3 inches wide. So you can kind of use that to gauge the other ones. And different shapes of the larger ones. These are all mostly just vintage sheet music, receipts, things out of old newspapers. There's an old crocheted doily. So really, really neutral. These would be easy to decorate, to actually stamp on. I would, stamp a word, stamp a phrase, whatever. Let's see, we've got some with butterflies and flowers. Some in different configurations. I did them vertical rather than horizontal. Again, these are more really, really neutral as far as there's no decorations on them in the fact of butterflies or birds or flowers. So these are really fun to, I think, stamp on, stamp words, stamp images, little images. You know those little peg stamps? Those would probably fit on these just fine. And, all these colors are as neutral as I could get them, except for the little decorations. But we that love vintage, I think that's our color palette, neutral. Our background color palette. Again, more, these are probably a medium size. They're just duplicates of the larger ones, but in a smaller size. Same here. And then this sheet is, I'll get it in the camera, in the frame. This sheet is all of the labels, but done in a really small size. Like, let's see, this is the one we measured that was 3 inches. The largest one was 3 inches. The smallest one is about 1 1/4 inch wide. So I took them down really small. And I did add some words to some of them. So a lot of options here. And then I did cut some out, and I'll show you what some of those look like. I paused the camera simply because I have large fingers, and for me to pick up all these little pieces of papers, I just didn't feel like you would want to watch me fiddling with these on camera. So I've laid them out, just a few that I've cut out of the labels, just so you can kind of see them. These are the larger ones. And these are the medium ones, and then these are the little tiny ones. I think they're adorable. But you can see, like if we take, see, fiddling already. If we take this size, and then there's a medium, and then there's one that's smaller. So that gives you an idea, I think. Also, I pulled out a stamp. I don't know. I love these. I've had these forever. I don't even know where I got them, but I think I've seen them on Etsy. They're where you can, this is how long I've had them. The container is yellowed. But you can take the different letters and you pull them apart and put them together to spell the word or the phrases that you want. And what I like about them is they're tiny. So when I'm really in the need for something tiny in text, this is usually what I pull out. And I've got a stamp pad right here. And I just thought I'd show you. Let's try it on this. This is one of the small ones. Let's see if I can get in a little closer. I don't know. I think that's about as close as I can get. Hopefully, and it's not blurry. So, and then my big fingers aren't in the way, but they're going to be. Anyway, I'm going to take this word vintage and I'm going to try and stamp it on this little one. And we'll see what happens, because I'm not the best stamper in the world. But I'm enthusiastic. Ah, I did it. Yay. Okay. So, there you go. If you've got some tiny stamps, see, these even allow you to stamp a word on there. So, that's what I wanted to show you today. I'm glad that you stopped by. I know we all lead busy, busy lives, so if you give me a moment of your time, I'm very appreciative. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.